Hey Capricorn, welcome. Time for your June reading. This is a general reading for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what works and leave what doesn't. That was funny. Some of you are going to try to figure out how to make life happen even though you're miserable. Come on, Capricorn. Get out of your funk. It's like, you know, you're not willing to get up and make some moves. You got to get up, you got to move, you got to get out. I know that we're social lockdown and things like that, but that doesn't mean life stops. Okay? So for whoever needed to hear that. All right, let's see. What else do we've got for you? You may be dealing with someone who may have been holding some secrets back from you. Secrets that I think they held back because they were sneaking around. They didn't want you to know what was really going on. Yeah, I think there were some secrets and they were trying to avoid you knowing something, you know, because they knew that it would bring upon a lot of conflicts. But I think what ended up happening is that, you know, you found out about this secret that your person had. And something got cut out. Yeah, somebody was messing around. Let me get some more cards down on the table. There's things happening here on my table that I need to tell you about. Wow, Capricorn. All right, what else do we have? Final cards for Capricorn before we move on. All right, we got a little packet come to conclude this reading. All right, so let's start first with your energies. All right, here we have you as the Fool reversed. So I feel like some of you feel like you made a mistake with a relationship. I'm just going to call it as I see it, all right? So this is not for everyone. Take what works, leave what does not. Okay, so this mistake, I think it was one of these things. Going in, I think you knew that you were taking a chance. But you were really, really hopeful. But again, you know, I think as you probably knew or felt, there were soon some issues that came up. A lot of issues that came up. You know, so what crowns you here is the Nine of Cups with the Two of Cups reversed with the Eight of Cups. So there's a part of you where your wish is for this to end. You know, to just really cut this person out of your life because this person has cheated on you. They're not committed to you. You know, there's just nothing holding the glue together between you and this person. And, you know, I do see that ultimately you really do want this to come to an end because you know that you will feel better. For some of you, you're waiting for a time to do this. You know, because you're a Capricorn. You're very methodical. You're not just going to go and just, you know, end something here without having a plan. So I feel like there's a plan brewing in your world, Cappies. Now, again, this isn't for all Capricorns. This is for this Capricorn. So, I mean, there is this wish to have something come to an end. You know, and this is a cycle that's been going on for quite a long time between you and this person where you've been unhappy. But you have not yet made a decision about how you want to proceed. You know, it's complicated. I feel like for you guys, it's complicated. You know, but there's this need to, I feel like you have to surrender to something. You know, whether that is surrender to the fact, you know, surrender to your wish, whatever it is that's truly calling you, you know, but to feel like you've made a mistake with somebody who I think you thought that they emotionally could commit to you and then they couldn't. You know, maybe it's one of these things that I feel like somebody couldn't leave home, you know, like their family, like, you know, as a married couple, I think some of you wanted to take off and start life anew, and I don't think they could really, like, readily leave. No, that just came through. But anyway, out comes the Four of Cups with the Two of Wands. Now it's upright, and we have the Moon card. So, you know, you have to figure out what you want. Do you want this relationship? Do you know, are you willing to make it work? Or do you think you need to make another decision, move in another direction? You know, I mean, it sits with you. for some of you, it's one of these things, like, you want a sign. You know, like, maybe a dream will come through, maybe somebody offers you something that will help you solve this problem instantly because, well, that'll take care of, you know, you having to make your decision on your own. But I do get the sense that, you know, you're at that point where you're really trying to make a decision as to whether or not you really need to walk away from this situation. I mean, you know that what you need to do is going to hurt. This Queen of Swords, she's got a tear in her eye. I don't know if you can see that, you know, but she's really upset, you know, because this person, this Knight of Cups, they were just not in it for the long haul, even though they thought they were, or you thought they were. You know, this is an energy of somebody who emotionally is unavailable. You know, they don't know how to love one person. They know how to love a lot of people. And I think that was the big problem. But, you know, I think what finally cinches it, honestly, is that you learned something, and you might learn something through social media. The secret, whatever the secret is that this person has, that they're holding from you. It's like, I do feel like that's what it takes. It's like you learn some information, like, you know, you catch them really cheating on you, or you catch them, you know, just flirting with other people or whatever. But, you know, that's what's going to help you make your next step. You know, because you're a Capricorn. You're not going to exactly just kind of like cut them off and be done with it. You're methodical. You want to make sure that once you cut this cord, you really are cutting this cord. All right, so let's see what's going on. I do get the feeling that the two of you have a lot of differences. Out comes the Eight of Pentacles reversed. You know, so I think, you know, you're really thinking about how much more time you want to put into this relationship. You know, it's like, if it's not working, why keep working at something when it's not giving back? You know, you're really unsettled about what to do about this scenario. And honestly, you really are hoping that your intuition or some kind of external like sign comes in from out of nowhere to help you make this decision about this person from, you know, who you're really involved with. I mean, you guys have a connection. So I think you're going in a lot. I think you're really going deep. You're really trying to process a lot of these informations that you get from your mind, from your intuition, just signs, red flags, you know, because this person emotionally, you know, I don't think you see them being able to grow with you, you know, because they're incapable. You know, they just don't have the ability to commit to a real solid relationship. So you're questioning now whether or not you made a bad decision with this person and whether or not you want to put any more work into it. So, Capricorn, that's intense. So June is a very, very introspective month, I feel, for you, because it's requiring you to really look at what you want in a relationship, you know, because this is painful. And, you know, you're hoping that maybe, you know, we can look past the past. Maybe this won't happen again. I'm going to tell you something here, Capricorn. When people are messing around on you and you're together, you're married, chances are they're going to do it again, even if they say no. You know, it's fine until that one person shows up that totally mesmerizes them. You know, because I think whoever it is you're dealing with is a little bit selfish. You know, they take what they want from you, then do what they want. And then you're left with what? No love. So, this is something that is really painful. It's painful to face. It's painful to deal with, you know, but, you know, I just see you shutting down. And I don't want you to shut down, you know, because this is not fair. I don't want you to shut down. To shut down is not going to bring you the results that you need. You know, you need to really stand up for yourself because you're going to make the good decision. You really are. You know, this commitment you have with this person, you know, it's on shady ground, you know, because of these secrets. Shaky, shaky ground. You know, so you're really at a place where you're just not sure what to do because you're hurt. And this isn't the first time they hurt you, is it? You're hurt. And you don't know how to walk away from this. yet you know that you can't continue like this. So June will be a big month for you to make a decision about your future. So just, take it real serious. If you need to go away for a few days just to think, go away. Take the time you need to process your feelings, what you heard, what's going on. I do see in the end, you really come out the winner. You come out ahead. So do what you got to do, right? Capricorn, do what you got to do. Yeah, so don't let your ego get in the way, okay, of your dreams. Because somebody's being very, very selfish here. Somebody's, it's all about me. And I'm going to tell you something, Capricorn. You don't want to end up pregnant with somebody who's not going to be there for you through a pregnancy. And that could happen. So let the tower fall. You have lots of options. Some that you don't yet see. So it's time to get things in order and to refuse to take on the responsibility of somebody else's, behaviors. You've stressed a lot over this. You really have. Now it's time to grab a hold of the reins and take control of your life. But it really is going to, you're really going to, I got all stumbled up. You're really going to need to make a decision. And I do feel like you know what you need to do. Twice now we have this card of victory come out, the Six of Wands. You will come out a winner, okay? You just got to push through this. And you can. You can. All right? So that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. There's more readings, lots more readings. So, yeah, I'll see you at the next one. All right? Until then, bye.